day as well. As we see right now for Seoul, as far as the defense is concerned, they are very good at moving together as a unit. Fleta under pressure though, that's gonna spice things up. Looking for the angle on Rascal, not sure if he managed to pick up that kill. Instead it's gonna be Bunny there to remove Hagopyeon.
Birdring digging the pulse bomb early on. That is his style of Tracer. He hits and sticks a lot of those pulse bombs. Big play potential from him, bringing people back to life. But down again they go as the self-destruct over the top takes down Seoul.
Oh boy, that's big. And now Miro, he's gonna buy a little bit of time with that shield, but decides to pop the Primal Rage instead. And so he'll be leaping all over the place, contesting, waiting for his DPS and his heals to get back into this fight. As Bunny just still remains this remarkable threat on the point. You can't shut this guy down, it seems. He is just constantly pumping damage into London Spitfire.
So much consistent damage, and yet to die forces out that Transcend as well, as they were going all in to continue this push. They got one tick very nearly, might be permanent on there, only a minute left. Gesture finds some people in the corner. That's not where you want to be with a Primal Raging Winston.
This is the most annoying thing to deal with as well. Bunny, when he's on point, when he's on... Exactly, Zunba gets in nick of time to contest the point. There will be one more fight here for Seoul. Now we have to see, are they going to be able to change it around? Because Rascal already reigning in death and destruction. Fleta, the real threat here for Seoul, is already out of the map.
They were able to take down Toby too, which means that the healing is going to be virtually non-existent on this point. A couple more stalls, and the defense, if they can stall a little bit, can usually get people back, but not this time.
Done by Gesture, dodging the headshot, making it difficult for Fleta here to find a shot. Fleta not going to be able to get the kill, unfortunately for him, and now he's under pressure from Birdring. Will be able to make it out. Good team play there from his back line, keeping him alive.
Stall time here as they're diving in onto the card and putting themselves in hazardous position. Rascal is the first to fall. There's another resurrection. Both sides now back at full fighting strength. 6 are up, but Toby has got the chain healing. Closer actually closed the gap, got his own Valkyrie during that. That might be enough to bring back London's offense, but they're going to have to push this to second in overtime.
And they need to not get cut off here. Things are going to get a bit dicey if you're getting split off from your teammates. Closer gets overwhelmed in the end. Do believe that Hagopyeon was able to make it around the corner and keep this fight alive, but the headshots coming through. You hear it. It's always painful if you're on the receiving end.
Bunny Blaster taking on 2 golf. You know it as soon as it leaves the barrel. Right there, they continue to push here. Now they force out Transcend. Just supports dying on the cart to try to stall.
They know that Bunny is in the back line as well, although it does look like he did get back in. The Hulk attempt from you, y'all. You think it's gonna happen? Not quite. Fleta has joined the party though with the barrage, shutting down Rascal, and it looks like Seoul will be able to stop the payload before it reaches the 3rd point.
Triple DPS now. So we'll see if Soldier 76 can get set up. He wins that 1v1 right away. And so the fact that they're not running their own Zenyatta is now negated. Both of the supports down. That is generally a very good sign for your attacking team.
Oh, and Toby committing the Valk as well, so he'll be able to get the res up on Bunny, and this is definitely going to spin a bit out of control here for London Spitfire, already giving ground. Shot, a parting one from Birdring, who gets hunted down promptly by Fleta. And it turns out that the trip DPS was the correct call here for Seoul Dynasty. They just go rolling right through onto the first point, cap it, and progress will begin. Although, as I say that, there will be a contest.
It's not over yet because Closer has his Valkyrie, so he can come in and help out. Tire's going to come in as well, and then down goes Miro because of it. Toby using his Valkyrie way early after they killed 2 supports might turn out to be a fatal mistake.
They'll lack the throughput, but you still have the DPS that can turn the tide here. Bunny alive, wreaking havoc right now. Bunny continues to reign, but unfortunately for him, he will get caught in the end by Birdring, and they manage to withstand the push. London Spitfire. Him calming that out, getting his teammates on board. Fleta eats a nade. That's no way to start the fight. And there it is, the instant kill from Rascal, putting on a show. He's even getting ready for the Riptire. Gonna come screaming out, but it's not even necessary. London Spitfire will hold.
Bunny, if he feels threatened, will just die back over there. No threats anymore. Bunny to the dome.
Yeah, Bunny wins that duel hands down. Hagopyeon definitely looking for that. He was looking for the volley that would perhaps pick off Bunny and get the ball rolling here, but it will be Seoul Dynasty withstanding the attack for now, at least, although Toby has been picked off fairly early. It looks like the damage was too one-sided for London Spitfire to be able to take advantage of it early. That 3 healing, get that ult percentage rolling, and they're already backing off, giving ground. Fleta just dropping nades in, left and right, delaying them further, and well, that's a bit too much damage there for Gesture. Even with the Primal, he has to back off.
Able to get in. Prophet gave his life for the supercharger kill, and then was resurrected again. Big tire opportunity here.
There it is. Not too shabby. You find Prophet. That's a lot of damage out the window. He has the Dragon Blade as well, but he will get rezzed by Closer, and so he is back in the... Never mind! Fleta shuts him down immediately with the trap combo. No Dragon Blade in this fight. That's pretty much it. Fleta's put his foot down.
Brings him back only to feel the pain. However, despite all of this, they are turning it around on the ground. They lose their mercy, but it does not matter. They've been able to bank those ults and turn those support ultimate advantages into a one fight. Prophet got 3 lives. Corner still no deaths yet. Prophet will fall. Now here finally comes the self-destruct and to zone them out into the hallway. Resurrections now come in. London going all in on this fight.
Now, Toby getting picked is certainly not going to help things here. Prophet, one of the key kills that could make this all possible here for London Spitfire. Jester still has the Primal Rage as well, so we'll see when he decides to get that into the fight as the Self-Destruct and the Transcend used here for Seoul Dynasty. Miro picked up as well out of the fight immediately, and Birdring is here with the shotguns. Point blank. Just stay on the point, guarantee 1 tick at least here. And now you can catch him just trickling in as well. If you're London, this is exactly where you want Seoul to be.
Toby did need to get back in, but he got shut down at the gates there. That he is going to have Valkyrie available if he's ever able to get out on this point on time. Birdring's going to try to shut it out. He's got Death Blossom waiting for spawns on the right-hand side. He's going to Blossom right into Toby, who Guardian Angels right past him.
Perfect, so much damage dealt. Great communication on the focus there. Fleta will catch Prophet, his counterpart with the Riptire, and still, however, London Spitfire, just too much damage done.
Denies Genji's going to the left, which is why Bunny had to rotate all the way around to the right. He's got a recall out of it as well. Bunny's trying to get to the high ground so he can blink up onto Birdring to face some pressure. Tanks come in, but now Tanks playing back and forth against each other. Fleta down to that tire. He's going to force out a Valkyrie from Toby. Toby only gets 1 and he dies.
So that is the biggest kill right there. Fleta not long for it. He doesn't even hang around. He just went around the back line. He knows who he wants. Bunny is gone. Done already. And that's Toby out of position. The wings get popped, but Prophet's camping the body of the DPS player. He's not going to let a res come through.
Resurrection will come through on the other side of things. They're not going to have their Widow up for this fight. They're going to try to deal with it with a Blade. Blade in the back line. The dash does not come through. He's unable to get their support. Still don't know he's back here, though. But now the turnaround and the focus comes in. Toby's able to get Zunba back in the mix.
So at least you'll have your Diva. And there's the Primal Rage popped by Miro. Hopping around, hoping to stay alive here. They need the delay long enough for Fleta to get into this fight. And he is here with the Genji. So does get this dash on a Hagapion, but the self-destruct out in the open finds Miro, and that's a big kill here for London Spitfire. Are they going to be able to do it again? The hard hold on the first point. Seoul Dynasty, they're getting flashbacks to Numbani, and they're still in this fight. Bunny, Pincer, dead, done. But there are still 4 players alive here for Seoul Dynasty. Not for long, though. Birdring takes out, though, Toby, and that should be the end of it.
It's still really close because they don't have any healing. They switched off to a solo healer. Prophet does take down both tanks. That's going to be it.
Nick of time, but Hureg just waiting for the perfect opportunity, and exactly, he's got the dead eye. Will he find a target? Everybody is so close, they're playing those sidelines perfectly. Gets nothing out of the ult.
Not even really zoning. Now, there comes the barrage, takes down Fury on the ground. They are going to lose a tank of their own, still back and forth. Next couple of kills are going to be absolutely huge. Guido is going to have his Valkyrie up momentarily. That could swing the fight for Seoul.
Exactly, that is going to be the big one, and there we go. Wings get popped, Prophet trying to stay on him, but that regen's so good, keeping Guido alive. He will dance back and fly back around the corner and stay in it. Fleta, though, getting whittled down low. Prophet still in this, however. Unbelievable! Not going to get the kill on Zunba. That would have been a difference maker. Instead, it does look like Seoul right now. If they can keep it together, they still have Guido alive, and that healing should make the difference.
Surprisingly, a late kill on Bunny as they're looking to reset. Nuz tries to get back up. He gets met by Winston up top. He will meet his unceremonious end on the grounds. Seoul has taken control at this point, and we are ready to go into the final fight.
Miro, give him a good Scar impression there. I am the king now. This is over. It is now the fight for the point as both teams are contesting. Seoul getting closer to 99% themselves. They just need to hang on a little bit longer, and Toby staying alive in this fight. Pin Fury into the corner, eventually gets the D-Mac. That's big. Unfortunately, Doshin wasn't able to get his trance off in time to keep his team in a mech, and instead it's Prophet finding the kill on Toby, and this is a long, drawn-out fight. Although, as I say that, they come so close to flipping the point. Fleta only going to find the 1 kill on Fury.
The 1 resurrection comes off. London has more people back into this fight, back onto the point. 4 against 0 so far. London 1 stage away from winning the set.
The eye in the sky. No, never mind. Urag gets the drop on him. That could be the difference maker. Toby will have Falc very soon, but not soon enough. He'll go for the res straight away instead of waiting for the ultimate. Taking that risk. He needs to get his, well, yes, exactly. You get Fleta back in the fight because he's already found a kill on Nuz, but Hureg is there to trade it right back. Takes down Guido.
Who could see through walls, was able to win that early Widow duel, and then he got another kill for himself. However, Valkyrie...
That could definitely make the difference here. Transcendence has been popped, forced, and now Toby out in the open trying to hide behind the pillars. This could get a bit dicey here for him. He is out there.
The fight's over. Seoul was able to get in the back line. Zunba tipped down both of the supports on the other side of things. However, both supports fall on the other side as well. It is going to be a beat 'em up down there. No healing for anybody. Who can out DPS the other? Seoul getting pushed back. Fleta has to come in just to touch, but that is a short-lived life. London Spitfire, another 2-0 of 3. Trying to come out here right now. The blade gets completely shut down by the visor. Resurrections in on both sides, bringing both teams back to full fighting strength. Prophet will fall yet again, and I don't believe there's another res for him.
No, it's been used on Gesture. Gesture should be able to leap in here if he wants to try and at least create a little bit more space. Hagopiln, though, will find the kill on Zunba, but it doesn't matter because Toby is there with the res, and so that we will get this back up to the fight. We've got both Trances and both of these teams fully committing to this fight in terms of ultimates. And there it is, the Primal Rage used by Gesture. Now he's just going to be this enraged beast, slamming people into corners. The 3 quick kills for London Spitfire should turn the tide.
It's not just about subbing out someone who you think is a better matchup. How does Toby feel about him coming in? Where's the synergy between these two supports? It doesn't seem like the peel is necessarily there.
Prophet with the Dragon Blade as well, but he doesn't get the positioning right. He won't be able to capitalize and take down Toby immediately. So that means the Valk will be in play. There's the res, and Prophet just being so patient. Eventually gets chased away by Miro, but he has still got his Dragon Blade, just waiting to end this mercy.
Oh, the soldier drops down to the low ground, trying to get a tactical visor in there. Not going to work out necessarily. Closer does fall. Toby falls. Here comes a blade trying to slow it down and solidify the fight, but that is 1,000 HP, and even a Ginsu blade can't cut through that.
Yeah, Fleta, though, with some quick fancy footwork, is going to be able to stay alive a little bit longer. He is down to half HP, and that is in the realm of Birdring, but Birdring not able to get around the corner fast enough. However, Prophet finds the kill on Seoul, and just like that, London Spitfire just running over Seoul yet again.
If King Closer can stay alive, he's going to have a Valkyrie at his ready. He should pop the moment he gets it, 99%. There it goes, Valkyrie ready just to ensure this last point. Prophet busts out his blade. Alone up front, and if I'm a player on Seoul, the scariest thing in the world is a D.Va and Winston right now. They've been crushing.
Well, Birdring will get caught by Miro in the end. Bunny is there. Once again, that tag team duo of Bunny and Miro really working well together to secure these kills. That could be what makes the difference here for Seoul. Although, as I say, that Closer pops the wings, gets the res off on Gesture. Birdring under pressure just doesn't seem to care.
What kind of deal with the devil did he make to get out of that? He is now alive and out of the striking distance of Bunny on the ground. Meanwhile, Guido gets taken down, but then resurrected again. But Birdring, who did not die earlier, will put Guido back into the grave.
Toby will find the kill on Birdring. Fair enough. Bunny will see if he decides to commit with this pulse bomb. He's just looking for a juicy target to get the stick on. Eventually catches Closer in the corner. And Bunny, well, not really going to need to use the pulse. Although as Tracer, you get that pulse so quickly. Kind of want to just get chucked out there. No time wasted, and that could cost him in the end. Because sure enough, Fleta waits for it to tick off. Will hunt down Closer immediately, and now he's going to reign supreme in the back line. Will get chased away, but that is perfectly fine. He got the kill he was looking for.
On the other side of things, though, Prophet was able to take down Toby, so they were without healing through a lot of this. They're going to have to maybe reset Fleta at 200. They can't reset. That music means time is ticking down. Someone's got to touch the card. Fleta does so with 40, gives up his life for it.
And the perfect hold coming in here, just not even going to happen in the end. It will be the clean sweep for London Spitfire, a 4-0 victory over the Seoul Dynasty, a team that is sat at the top of the league.